Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to a new Player's Beginner's Guide to Final Fantasy XIV, Blue Mage Edition Part 12. In the last video, I showed you guys how to get 4 new spells, including the most coveted one, Ultra Vibration. Now, in this video, we're going to power leveling ourselves from 60 to 70. You can still do the back and tag method with a friend, just go into the lochs, into the graveyard area. It's probably the best place to go. Or, if you want to do it solo, you're going to need a couple spells. Ram's Voice, Missile, Ultra Vibration, Sticky Tongue, or Flying Sardine. Sticky Tongue is probably better because it stuns the enemy as you pull them in. Just be careful that they do have a distance before they end up retreating back to the original position. So don't go too far out. Sticky Tongue will help with the sprites because sprites tend to attack from afar. Now obviously, you need to kill enemies below or at par with your levels for Ultra Vibration or Missile to work. So we're going to be starting out in the fringes until at least level 62, 63. Then you can move over to the Ruby Sea, then yanxia, and then the Azim Step. The first thing we want to do is grab the Crocodiles in the fringes since they are pretty tight together. So that's going to be X 18.0, Y 12.8 in the fringes. Having your shield up, which is Mighty Guard, will help reduce the damage, and having an healer mimicry can help you with Palm Cure for the heals, just in case. The first thing you want to do is Sticky Tongue the enemies. Well, in this case, we're going to do the Flying Sardine for quicker. And we're going to Sticky Tongue this sprite. So after that, go ahead and freeze them. And then Ultra Vibrate. And look at the experience points just jack up. So we got 158,000 for all 4. This is without the food buff and of course the pre-company buff or squadron manual. Alright, Missile will not work against sprites, so be forewarned. So then, after Vibration comes off cooldown, simply just Missile until it comes back up. And there you go. Alright guys, so I just hit level 63. Now, once you hit level 61 or 62, you can switch spots and kill these Keycurrent meat eaters in the peaks. So you pull those 3 over here, come over here, pull the 4th, and pull the sprite. So you get 3, 4, 5 at a time. You're going to be around X 16.4, Y 18.7 in the peaks. So if you want to change from the fringes to the peaks to get your next 2 levels, this is the perfect spot to do it. Alright. So at level 63, we now can go to the Ruby Sea. This is going to be probably the better spot once you hit level 63 because there's a crap ton of enemies all clustered into one in a cave under the water. So what we're going to do is head over to namizu and I'll show you guys where to go. Alright guys, so here we are in the Ruby Sea. So we are in the Exile area at X 25.2, Y 25.9. And as you can see here, we have a cluster of enemies. Now there's a chance that the B rank will be here, so make sure when you're pulling, don't pull next to him, or you will be murdered. Stay away from the sprites because you don't want to pull them because they're going to be too much for you. So I have Mighty Guard up. I have my food buff up. So I'm going ahead and start sardine everybody. Alright, now we can go ahead and freeze them all. And then Ultra Vibrate. Alright, so with the food buff that I have up, I gained 200,000. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 1,000,000 right there. And we got another 6, 7, 8, well, another 100,000 as well. Alright guys, so I am back. I'm now level 66. So I couldn't find a good spot in Yanxia to level up, so we just stuck with the Exile Cave and the Ruby Sea. So in the Azim Step we have level 66 mobs at X 8.4, Y 31.7. We have the Anala, 2 orgs over there, and then the fire sprite behind it. So we're going to pick that org in the back last. So let's go ahead and sardine this one. Slap that one. Sticky tongue the sprite. Sticky tongue the org. And then ultra vibrate all 4. Now with the food buff up, of course. The first one will give you 195,000, second 224,000, third 232,000, and the fourth 239,000. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. Add all those up. That's around 800,000 experience points. And of course, that's without the free company buff because I don't have room for that. My free company members are using those buffs. And then you can just do missile on the other orgs around you until those ones spawns and your ultra vibration comes back up. Because once we hit around level 67, then we can go to the other side of Yanxia where the enemies are going to be around level 67, and we also can pick up 2 new spells, triple trident and tingle, from the namizu enemies over there for extra experience. Alright, so I'm going to do this until I get to level 67, and then we'll get to the next area. Alright guys, so we just hit level 67. So around the Prism Lake, or the Valley of the Fallen Rainbow, we are at X 30.0, Y 6.0, and we're going to get tingle and triple trident from these catfish. Alright, this is very important for any DPS opener. So triple trident should be like an auto attack, and then tingle will be an AoE. Alright, this triple trident. And there's tingle. Now that we got those out of the way, now we can kill it. There's tingle. Now we did not get triple trident, which is okay. So we just need to pull another one. And there's triple trident. Alright, so those 2 spells are out of the way. Now, if we take a little bit of a high view here, if you add that namizu that we just killed, plus that sprite, plus the 2 namizus over here, and if you can grab another sprite, you can kill 5 enemies in this general area. If you come over here, which is a little bit easier, we have 3 catfish, a sprite, and then another catfish over there. Unfortunately, the fate is in the way, but if you get rid of the fate, this is a prime spot to do your next 2 levels. Alright, so this is a good spot for you to level from 67 to around 69. Giggity. Alright, so that is going to be the next area for farming experience until we get to the last area, which is the lochs, which I hopefully should be around level 69 enemies, so we can do ultra vibration. Alright, and we also can get another spell which is in the lochs as well. So I'll see you guys around level 69. Alright guys, so here we are in the lochs. I just hit level 69. We are at X 11.8, Y 7.0. Alright, right about here. Now, this is probably the best place in the whole lochs because there's a bunch of enemies near each other. So we have the specters over there, a fire sprite over there, we have a specter and a sprite over there. So that's 4, 5 altogether. So first thing we do is pull the specters first. grab the sprite. Grab the other one. Readjust this sprite over here. And bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. 3, 6, 9, 12. So 1,400,000 for that. So you do this about 10 to 11 times, give or take, and then you should be level 70 in no time. Alright, so this is the best place I can think of for level 69 to 70. Alright, so next, what we're going to do, come way over here to the White Isle, and we're going to get Ethereal Spark. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are on the strip. So the enemy that I froze behind me will have Ethereal Spark. So we just need to drain it until we see it. There it is. And now we can kill. And then there's Ethereal Spark. So that gave me a crap ton of experience. Alright, so now let's go over the skills that we just got. Alright, so Triple Trident delivers a 3-fold attack, each hit with a potency of 150. This action does not share a recast timer with any other action. So it hits triple. Tingle delivers a lightning-based attack to all targets nearby with a potency of 100 for the first and 50% less for the remaining. Increases potency of the next physical damage spell by 100. So when you do your opener with all the buffs, this will hit 3 times with a potency of 100. So that's a pretty powerful opener. Now, Ethereal Spark is basically the same thing as Night Bloom from Tsukiyomi and the Song of Torment. The dot is the same, but this is a AoE dot to all your enemies. So, deals unexpected damage with a potency of 50 to all enemies in a straight line before you. Unexpected damage over time of potency of 50 for 15 seconds. Alright, so that is going to be Ethereal Spark. So you do that until you hit level 70, and after that, all that's left is to complete the quests, do the final Masked Carnival, and then get the remaining spells for the Blue Mage. So guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and join the First Brood. As a reminder, make sure you hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. This way you guys never miss an upload. Follow me on all my social media at ZanLiner on Twitter and Facebook. Join our Discord server, which is the link will be in the About section of my YouTube channel. And if you'd like to support me further, you can go ahead and hit the join button and become a YouTube member of mine, which is completely optional. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut.